All right, guys, got a new format going here. I'm going to start putting this out on multiple channels because I think just music is something that we all can kind of get along with. And this is music from Ableton users, and some of it is absolutely phenomenal. Some of it needs some help, but we all come at this with a nice way of critiquing and giving constructive feedback and or finding your new favorite artists, which I usually is what happens because some of the people in here are just absolutely amazing. So if you're tired of music being force fed down your throat and you want to hear something original and something cool, you're at the right place, man. It's very entertaining at the least. So here we're going to rock it out. We are at Ableton Advanced Community on Facebook, and we do a post over here. It's called Track Meet and Greet every week. So it's a dedicated post, so we don't have a overflow of, selfish garbage. So here we go. Let's dig right into it as I kick my mic. First up, we have Scott Burke. This is definitely a song that I've not a song that I've heard before, but I definitely remember the name from last few times. So let's dig in on this and listen to him here. That is so odd, and I don't know what it's doing to me, but it's doing something to me, man. That's a very odd sound. It's super odd, and it's doing something for me. I at very first split second, I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Right immediately afterwards, I think. Yo, he's got the bends down really good, bro. I mean, because if it's going to give you that audio hallucination, this guy's got it going on. Now, a little bit on the, the what's going on noise is still kind of what's going on to me. I'm not quite sure if I like it that much as you used it, but it is trippy as can be, man. And I definitely had one of those pull-ins, like the audio hallucination feelings going on there, flashbacks, if you know what I mean. feel like that could have pulled me in a little bit harder right there. I think that's a pivotal point that just wasn't, pulled in enough, I think. That's how I feel on that one. We all have opinions, and that's where I would go on that, man. It's definitely, I fell back, but I just didn't feel like I fell back hard or fast enough. And I think that, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Condense that feeling and then heighten it, highlight it. See what you do here. All right, there was it's really good. There's nothing wrong with it for me. I mean, I know the long intros aren't my thing. I know that's for DJ cues and things like that. So, I really like it. I didn't fall back enough in this one spot here, I think. And I feel like here there should have been like something epic. I have no idea. Something a little bit more, another punch in the face right here is what I was expecting. But this track is on private. It's probably something that he's working on. And he's looking for some feedback. So, here we are. And everybody's got their own version of this. You'll get 1,000 different, there's 20 people right now that are going, what are you talking about? So it doesn't really matter, man. It sounded good. I liked it. It pulled me in, and it definitely gave me the arm hairs. And that's a really, for me, that's a big, a compliment. If you can raise the hairs on my arms or make me have those feel goods, it's super cool. So as I always like to go back to this, he's always got some pretty decent tracks that surprise me. I'm not really cool for those huge long techno intros and stuff like that. So but I understand them and why they're there. So if I do bounce around on a track like that, it's not, we don't have, I can't go through every 7-8 minute track or something like that. Or you guys send me like something like this where it's just, it's a whole, I don't particularly usually like this, but this guy's probably a producer. He's at Productions, so he's probably doing a whole lot of different artists here is what it looks like. So that's kind of cool. And let's just, I guess we're going to randomly pick one and hear something, I would say. Pick up EP. I don't know. I'm looking at pictures here. What do you do? Pew, Pew, Pew. A-side. Rotten Lily. Let's, Tree knows where to go. I'm going to pick one then. Here we go. Pew, Pew, Pew. By Rotten Lily. And it looks like Fu Manchen. Absolutely refreshingly different, dude. This is why I do this right here. Wow. Write this down. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting, and it looks like this guy is he does some production work over here, and that's I'm sure you're gonna get a wholly different thing if you come over here to this. Let's try one more of this because I was just so cool with that there. So Techo, so this is by him. So let's him by him, and I think that was what was in the picture. I think. Woo, boy. Oh, man. Jeez. Shojin Gralian bounce. Oh my gosh, I hope I pronounced that right. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I mean, I don't get that so stoked up about a drum and bass beat like that, but bro, you rekindled I'm gonna jump back into Ableton and go start making some some drum and bass stuff. Jeez, man, the crick, whatever that was in the back, bro. Gosh, bro. And every time I wanted something, it would change, and it gave it to me. It like matched everything that I would ever want out of something, and definitely rekindled my drum and bass love affair. And if you produce all the other tracks that are on here, man, really dope, man. Keep your eye out for this. Go and support this guy for sure. Support all the artists on here, but I think you're getting some bang for your buck here, bro. $5 for the album, and the rest of the stuff sounded pretty neat. That last stuff was very unique and different too. I mean, I like different stuff, and I'll pay for different stuff because I welcome it. And this is right here is a great example. So yeah, man, go go show some love over to that. And Fo Man Chen over here. I think I've turned my mic up too much. Here's some peeking over there. All right, so next up here, you better do good, man. It's going to be a hard act to follow. Hi, all. Direct feedback, welcome. I am here to learn and grow. Awesome. Masua Steyer, you guys feel free to help me pronounce your names, man. I'm love being immersed in other cultures and things like that, and I welcome correction, man, here. So I want to be able to pronounce people's names correctly. So let me know if I did that any wrong. But let's check out what you got. The Clockmaker and the King of Chaos by Pause the Silence. I mean, the name has already sucked me in. I see some feedback down here by Burke and things like that. So I am I'm just expecting something cool. We usually have something good here. There's usually not a whole lot of anything too bad anyway, so let's go on with this here. Where are we at? Bandcamp. Okay. got them. All right, man. Okay, so hold up. I really love the somatic stuff here, and I feel like it's not. I feel like the end should have been a little bit more in the beginning of this here, because you want that climax and then want the slow come down. I was expecting this. I really like it. I feel like some of it's in the wrong order, and those big hits need to come out. Those big hits are so epic in the background, and they're like, oh, they're way off back over here somewhere. I just pan those hits too. I hear that so much different, man, and I actually really love this cinematic stuff. It's really big. It gave me super heebie-jeebies all the way down, and so passionate, like I'm all pumped up, and I'm like excited to tell you like how I'd just do small changes to this to make it feel so much bigger. That part right here moved over a little bit, and the transition worked out in between that somehow, and then make those hits just bigger. And then I don't know, little tiny. I mean, it's all little tiny stuff. It's great, man. It's great. Released November 29th, 2015. So you probably are established with this track. Now, dude, I really liked it though, man. Super cool, man. Dude, it was awesome, man. It was an awesome track. Musai Sphere. I feel like I would say it like that. But what do I know? I don't know anything. So, okay. Here's another name. Can I get this right? Jesse Quayo. Oh my goodness! Please help me. I want to be able to pronounce that. I want to know what that means. It's so beautiful looking. Why can't I say this? Why can't it just flow out like a butterfly? It looks like a butterfly. The name is super cool. Anyway, I go off on little things here. Let's check this out. Oh, shit's hot, boys. Let's stop this. This shit is super hot, dude. You know I love this throwback synthwave 80s style here. Doing a really good job, bro. Kimono Breeze. Yo, this is like, I'm writing this one down too, man. Kimono Breeze. Wow. Write it down, folks. Right as I'm doing it. Get a pen. That was really cool. Oh, gosh, I love doing this, man. I love this stuff here. Yo, for my No Man's Sky fans out there, man, this looks like this would be the type of like jam. It's probably this whole playlist here would be going on my as I'm chilling in the infinite expanse. My goodness, what a hot track, man. Absolutely phenomenal. You talking about a transition master, bro. I mean, just from one to the next. I was never bored. I didn't have a chance to like want to skip it or anything, man. Oh my goodness, man. Kimono Breeze is oh, wow. That's all I can say, man. I tell you, I find a lot of my new favorite artists here, and man, you guys are just nailing it out of the park lately. We did this a long time ago. We got, I don't know, we'll get more people into it, but oh man, just excellent tracks, guys. Man, every single thing I've heard so far is just a crazy love for you guys' music here, man. I'm super stoked for it. So that was really good, super good, and I love that style too. This guy, we don't like him. We're not going to listen to that track. Let's see, Yuri Rodriguez. Okay, hi everybody. I'm an amateur producer from Andorra. I don't know where Andorra is at. Let's look where Andorra is at. That's kind of cool. I want to see where you're from. Let's Google search Andorra. A country in Europe. That's kind of cool. Wow, never heard of that, man. Super cool. Andorra, here it is. Awesome. Welcome to the group, man. It's so cool to hear from you. Welcome to producing music. Let's check out your track and see how it sounds. This one's from Yuri. It's a good transition there. I mean, I like your strong structure is it's got that classic kind of that deep techno feel, long track, but your transitions are, you're changing the song. This area was a kind of a highlight of some of your sampling skills. Oh, which were not bad. I didn't particularly like the samples; they were not my style. But it's like what you did with them wasn't anything bad. So I have nothing to complain about. I am scooting through, but don't take that personally. I love this stuff. I like it. It's for me, it's a little drawn out. I like to have my arrangements a little bit squeezed together because I'm not like I don't know. I'm not out on the dance floor or anything anymore. But that's just my own preference. But I thought it moved well. Definitely that one transition, I really liked it when you went into the drums there, and the rest of it can be up to everybody could say something different, and it was decent, man. It was decent. I thought it was it sounded pretty well. I don't know. Everything sounds pretty decently and clear. Everybody would have a different direction from here, and I tell you that's the honest truth. You have your fine details that everybody would get along with, but I think it's a great start. If you're an amateur producer, I think you're doing pretty good. You're on the right track. Keep asking questions, and I'm not the best person for mixing and mastering advice because I just kind of like. Sounds good enough. I'm putting it out. And you guys that do the club music are a little bit different with, mixing in mono and doing all your crazy stuff. And, not to say that it isn't a good practice for certain things. I just don't really, I don't dwell on those things very long. So anyway, so Danny Osed, I think is his name. We've definitely seen him in here before. So, last but not least, we've got him in here. So, I'm not going to be able to say that at all. But whatever the name of this song is, that's where we're at. Thanks for your nice feedback last week. This is actually my personal favorite. So cool, man. Here we go. Let's check him out. We got a video for it too. I feel like I have no idea what's going on, man. And I'm like hypnototed in and I can't stop. So it looks like, what is he like building his studio and like putting everything together during the video, or it's intriguing. It looks so fun. All right, man. Hey, let's finish that up, though. He's going to give you the raw footage. I love some artistic stuff like that. There's the whole thing behind this, and just, You know, is it the most polished piece of music that you ever heard? No, it isn't. You know, but it's I enjoyed every single second of it because it was this piece of artwork of someone's and cleaning up his room or making the new studio that he said and. It looked like it was like some things were putting together. I don't know. It was interesting. Definitely some frequencies that could be carved out in there. It felt so busy. There was sometimes like it turned during the end and some things that were dropped off. I mean, I would have to see like where the frequencies were at. It looked like it was on the low end and some things, and just it could be definitely be cleaned up sort of. But I enjoyed every single piece of it, man. Um, Again, I'm not the best person to give mixing and mastering advices, but I definitely carve things out and I can hear things. And it was a lot. There's a lot of going on in there. It's definitely busy. So, and I don't know how you're doing things, but it's kind of cool to watch. And it was a fun video for sure. So on that, I think that was it for everything, right? Is that all we got? That's all we got for today. So we did a poster track again, and I think I was a little bit late on this, but hey, I'm human, and that happens. But we're gonna keep on going to this, and this should get bigger. It used to be a lot bigger than it is now, and we did some changes recently, which it's gonna bounce back, guys. It's gonna bounce back. It's gonna get really cool. So that was it, you guys. Find some new artists here and go support these guys. And if you liked some of this music in here, go find these guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. We'll do this once a week. All right. See ya.